As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight we start the week with the first of a two-game set between the American League's Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball next on the show. Cesar Murillo gets the call for game one of the series. What's your take on him, H?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Lenny Hirsch. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard on the ground to third, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And now this is bobbled in left.
Well, he watched his average drop below 280. You can look at it two ways. If you're hitting 280, that's still a compliment for a lot of guys, but he's that good a hitter, you expect him to hit higher.
Now at the plate, Fletcher Gomes. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. Astros forced to settle for. In now, Chris Wilder coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the National League.
Wilder.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're playing good ball, and here they are already with a 1-0 lead, and I think this trend may continue. They're really putting it all together and playing good ball right now.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Wilder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wilder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Here it is on 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Phillips has a read on it. 2 down. Digging in once again, Jared Cozart. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Digging in to try it again, Chris Wilder. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 7-3 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Will Albrecht. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Now the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Wilder.
Baseman, Chris Wilder.
Come on, big guy.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Will Albrecht.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in once again, Ken Kondo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Squared that one up just a little late. Two men are on with 2 men out.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize. Ready for another chance? Chris Wilder. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, that didn't take long. Comes in and gets the first batter he faces to hit into a game-ending double play. That's what you call efficiency, folks. Nice save.
8-4 tonight. Jared Cozart earns his 6th winning decision in this one.
Final line score this afternoon.
Not a surprise for this time of year. It is burning hot here at Chase Field in Phoenix. Today, the 2nd of 2 here to start the week between the American League's Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Guy Burnside, a native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. HR, what's the word on it?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot, but he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Wilder. 0 for 1 here in the early going. started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
That's a ball.
Ball two.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Big dog, get your pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Boy, that was an ugly swing. He clearly was not looking for that pitch.
Drive the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. Ready once again, Chris Wilder. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Wilder.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now a ball hit sharply toward 3rd, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He takes the turn and heads for 2nd, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Will Albrecht. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Standing in, D'Angelo
Leading off
Hall.
for Houston.
He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Hall.
To 3rd. Wilder scoot. Throw on to 1st for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So stepping in, Timothy
The
Phillips.
right fielder, number 1. Timothy Phillips.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hard ground ball to 3rd. Throw to 1st will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1, and it remains 5-2. Doug Guzman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Doug
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Wilder. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. In there for strike 1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. 5-2 the final today. The Astros get their 30th win on the road so far. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Wilder.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. He enters play here at 288 with 36 home runs and 85 driven in. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the throw in gets away from him.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week, just scorching.
Now batting, second baseman, Ross Marquez.
And they do have him scoring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Halter.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Arnold Shepard earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Doug Guzman hammers down the save. First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Houston Astros. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Jeffrey Parson gets the start for Houston in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, look, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, look at the ERA. He's struggled most of the season long. He's got to put together some good performances to drive that number down. But I think if he can attack hitters, get the ball down, keep it in the ballpark, he's got a chance to give his team a chance to win this game.
Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they've been playing good ball. You know, yesterday's game, a low-scoring game, but still came off with the victory. So they're looking for the sweep in this little 2-game set now.
Hey, keep it going, stay hot, huh? Hey, keep it going.
The 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Hey, no one better. Keep it rolling. Here we go.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. And this is fouled at the plate. Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Now, kid. Let's go.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 37 on the year, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Now batting, Alex Bregman. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. 2 out, nobody on. Now a bunt attempt here. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in to try it again, Chris Wilder. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Wilder.
Popped high in the air. Sanchez is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Timothy Phillips.
Timothy Phillips.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hot shot to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. Still down 3-0. Chris Wilder will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Hey, one time, right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
Hey, have a rip.
4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no, they can't get there. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Another try at 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Phillips looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this, but they do, and he makes them pay for their mistakes.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. He laid out.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Digging in once again, Chris Wilder comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Ready for another chance? Pedro Sanchez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Let it rip right here. We need you.
Hit to third. Bregman gloves it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. D-backs out in front, 8-5.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Reggie Walden earns his team leading 11th win. Bernardo Mora closes the door for the save, his 30th. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Astros, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.
This player's multiple home run performance has his batting coach fired up.
Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Minnesota Twins. It's time for Twins baseball. Next. Christopher Fabregas, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, we're watching a guy who's the reigning champion of the Cy Young in the American League last year. He's the American League Cy Young Award winner. That speaks volumes to his stuff and how he gets himself ready for games. He's always prepared. Lineups are afraid of him. And regardless if he's having a good outing or not, the stuff carries. So I want to see him have a good outing today.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. And H, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Well, Matt, if you look at the standings, this is a poor team. We can look at the standings and admit that. But they've been playing well lately. And when you run into a team that goes on that nice stretch, I don't care if you're the worst team in the league or the best team, they're tough to beat when they're on hot streaks. And this team's playing pretty good right now.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. The Twins coming up, no score. So digging in now, Chris Wilder.
Third baseman, Chris Wilder.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, how often do you see this? The reigning Cy Young Award winner facing the reigning MVP. This is a cool matchup.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Popped high in the air. Almanza is there for it. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Chris Wilder. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
I need you right here. One time.
From the belt, the pitch. Ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And a dive, but he's back in. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 2-0 on the way. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in once again, Will Albrecht. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Conklin going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in to try it again, Chris Wilder. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Christopher Fabregas earned his 9th win of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
For the Diamondbacks, 1 run on 3 hits.
Coverage now of Saturday Night Baseball as we welcome you to Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball starts now. Coming to the plate now, Chris Wilder. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Will Albrecht. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Striding into the box, Ken Kondo, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 2 runs on... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Wilder.
Chris Wilder.
Hey, your pitch. He's coming in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
All right, come on now, one time, let it fly.
Hey, your pitch.
A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
From the belt, the pitch just got a piece up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Hey, get on for us
Here he comes again, 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Conklin has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Benji Delgadio.
Benji Delgadio.
Ready on 1-2. Smoke toward third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Chris Wilder. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
See you rip it up there. Hey, kids, see it.
0-2, here it comes.
Let's go.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Conklin has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away. Ready for another chance? Chris Wilder.
Third baseman, Chris Wilder.
Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That misses 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
3-0 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Lined into right field for a leadoff single.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late, but either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
Now to the plate, Will Albrecht. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to short. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Twins nothing. standing in, Nick Tucker.
next for the
He's
Twins,
0 for 2 thus far
left
in this
fielder,
one.
Nick Tucker.
Down the third baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2.
Digging in, Chris Wilder. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Victorious
Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series. So striding in, Chris Wilder. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First offering on its way. And that's in there. Base hit. Goldberg rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
That was his 1,400 RBI on that base hit right there. Give me the ball. Yeah. Give me the ball. I got to keep that one. That's a milestone.
So striding forward now, Will Albrecht. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Runners on first with 1 down.
Come on, big guy.
And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
And the runner's breaking for third. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Hey, one of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
1 out and a runner on third. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm going to be watching to see if Nolan Arenado can turn it around. Talk about struggling. He had less than 5 hits the entire last month. Whoa, that's like a hit a week. I mean, come on. When you wake up and fall out of bed, you're at least going to be able to get 1 hit a week. He has to do a lot better than that.
Vila scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So stepping in,
batting,
Chris
third
Wilder.
baseman, Chris Wilder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Hernandez is there on to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping in, Sean Almanza. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Almanza.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Takes it in. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
At the plate, Chris Wilder, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Wilder.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
Rip it up.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally bat around. Stepping in, Robert McRae. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Robert McRae.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot to third. Way to get the throw to first. Touche, sir.
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
Striding in, Chris Wilder.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Wilder.
Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. 8 runs and even 10 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So we'll go at least 1 at bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. Ready once again, Will Albrecht. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Conklin ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Twins 2. Into the box now, Robert McRae, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Robert McRae.
Grounded to third. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Minnesota. Still 8-2. Digging in and looking for
Leading
more,
off for the
Chris
Diamondbacks,
Wilder. Couple
third
of
baseman,
singles for him and 4
Chris
trips for him this
Wilder.
afternoon. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Thanks for a good one, huh?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this pitch is behind him as he has to arch his back out of the way. It's ball one. The 1-2 pitch. And this is fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now batting.
Ready now, Will Albrecht. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Hit in the air out to left field. Tucker has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up now, Kyle Huff. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Here's Nolan Arenado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Guy Burnside notches his 3rd win of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.
From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
Let it rip. Let's go.
Curveball that time, not even close. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2-3 in this homestand. Haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with a win in this game right here. And then after that, who knows? Maybe get on a nice streak.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Rodriguez recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Standing in, Jared Rodriguez. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. With a moment here in Flushing.
Well, Matt, I really like this offense. You know, they're top 3rd in home runs, so they can beat you that way. They put pressure on you. This is a really good ball club, but I do like how they have guys throughout the lineup that can hit the ball at the park.
Chris Wilder is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Line drive to center field, and the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Well, this is one of those advantage counts. Did a great job of working to get to this point and didn't miss the pitch.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Albrecht. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Runners off for second, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Mark Blanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mark Blanco.
Here it comes on 0-2. Sharp ground ball to third, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
digging in and looking for more.
Now
Chris
batting,
Wilder,
third baseman.
1 for 2 on his
Chris
line so far in the
Wilder.
game.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Rip it, kid. Let's go.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Hey, let it rip one time.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fouled straight back. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. Ready for another chance? Chris Wilder.
Third baseman, Chris Wilder.
Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 39 on the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
Striding in once again, Jared Rodriguez. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Grounder down the line at third. To first. Touché, sir. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on this Monday night. Back in Queens at Citi Field as we get set for the top of the 9th inning in this one.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Mets pick up win number 70 to top the division. Louis Lunchbaugh wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Juan Arnaz from the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York. Welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Tonight, the 2nd of 4. Matthew Shimizu, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of a series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
Here it comes on 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on.
All right, one time, right here.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Feliz finds it, and that ends the inning. Backs down in order. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Wilder. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
You hang till you bang it, kid. Here you go.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Need you right here. Need you.
The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Let's go now. One time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to left. Number 597 for his great career. As the Diamondbacks are on the board, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the...
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Wilder comes in 1 for 2 with that home run. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. There's Baez, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in once again, Chris Wilder. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
See a good one right here.
The 1-0 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a ball hit in the air. Aguilar in foul ground, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Still down by a count.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
4-2 the final score tonight. Matthew Shimizu picks up his team-leading 13th win as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Juan Arnaz wraps it up for the save, his 48th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Digging in, Chris Wilder. He went deep in the contest last night.
Wilder.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to their manager. He loves how they compete.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Summersgill's a little notorious for having a wide zone. Really frustrated for hitters. I saw one guy turn around at him one day and yell, "Is this a picnic table or is it a plate?" Yeah, he was tossed before he finished the sentence.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out? A swing and a high drive to right center field. Potter racing back. Gone! Solo shot to right center. 2 away now from the magic number 600. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0. At the plate, Leo Rodriguez hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Rodriguez.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Popped up. Wilder is over, and that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Josh Potter comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Josh Potter.
3rd. Oh, what a stop! He goes to first. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
Here's Javier Baez. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. Striding into the box, Rob Rodriguez.
Rob Rodriguez.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in, Chris Wilder. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Wilder.
First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the 1st strike. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Rodriguez goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Wilder ready for another shot now. Chris Wilder. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Drill. Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. Ready once again, Will Albrecht. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Albrecht.
Hard hit ball to second. Baez has it to second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in, Chris Wilder. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Wilder.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
No real chance for him to roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Into the box now, Will Albrecht. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The New York Mets. From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Doug Collins gets the starting nod for the Mets. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got an ERA under 4. Now, that's not great, and it's not bad either. He's consistent, and he's a very reliable pitcher. So the thing you like about him, give me the ball, I'm going to go get him, and then you get what you get.
These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today. Well, they've been playing some pretty good base. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Diaz looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to left, just 1 shy of 600 for his career. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0. So striding forward now, Geronimo Diaz. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Diaz.
Hit on the ground to third. Wilder with it. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down one. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score one run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole.
At the plate, Chris Wilder.
Third baseman, Chris
into the windup
Wilder.
and the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard down the line. Oh, a diving stop in time. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So stepping in, Doug Collins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Chris Wilder will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Hey, see it. Rip it. Here you go.
Get your pitch, huh?
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Gavin Cicchini. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Standing in, Chris Wilder.
Third baseman, Chris Wilder.
Right guy, right place. Need you right now.
First pitch on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Hey, need you now. Your turn, kid.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Cesar Murillo earned his 9th win of the year. Doug Collins pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Bernardo Mora closes the door for the save, his 32nd of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks: 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please